the surgeon because you're with the surgical team. Okay? So, okay, and you're gonna put your arms straight through. Okay? And don't flop your arms around, right? Because you don't want to touch anything. Pretend I'm sterile. And I will move his hands out far to the right. Okay? And then you're gonna hook him onto the back. Okay. Where are your hands? Okay. And now you're gonna hold your hands because you're only sterile from here to here. Okay, so you have to keep your hands on your chest like you're on your right here. Right here. And that's it. So you'll see all these people standing in a row like this. You're like, why are they all standing like that in a bow? So that you don't escape. Okay? Same thing. So you grab the short. Okay, so look at how you did it, right? It's like the long side has the fold on it. So you're going to take it like this. And you do long side. You're going to fold the long side. That's the short side. This is the long side. Okay. And then you're going to put that on, yep. Anybody can be a doctor, right? Anybody. It's not that hard. Look at these drapes. It says head. It says extremity end, longer end. Right? So let's say we're going to operate right here. We're going to have to give him a little more anesthesia. So when you take this from the technician, right, you're going to put it down like this, right where you're going to operate, and it says head, right? So then, all right. So here's your suction, right? So that's going to come off the side of the table, which is your suction catheter too, right? Hold on to that. So we're going to. No, okay, so you see the way the staples come out? So you're gonna line up, see, like I said, anybody can be a doctor. There's an arrow. So you're gonna hook that up, you're gonna line that up with the arrow. Okay, use your right hand. You're gonna line up this way with the incision, okay? And just don't push down, just.
I can't see anything, so.
Is that free? Good. And so her contractions, believe me, are stronger than any pulling you can do because her uterus wants this baby not inside of her anymore. So she's going to keep pushing. She's going to keep pushing. There you go. All right, so the baby's head is crowning, so you're going to support the baby's head. Don't just walk away. All right, so you're going to keep supporting it. Now, what we're trying to do is have it so that the baby can have its arms down as opposed to having its arms up. Like this, you're going to pull down, angle it down, and then you're going to angle it up as it's coming through going down. You're going to put your hand on the back of its head. Good. And you're going to turn it over as it comes out. Just lift it up. There you go. Good. My, that was the ideal. Just go with this section. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Now we have this cut. What are we supposed to do? We have to cut the whole thing in half.
Yeah, we have.
We're cutting it completely in half.
Oh, there it is.
I don't school.
What?
It kind of looks like a seashell. Anthony, look. Over here. Looks kind of like a seashell.
These are instead of being sitting in two valves, there's three of them.
Oh, these are like the little babies.
Three of them. Here's another one that's this is probably to the pulmonary. So this is the aorta, it's thicker than the pulmonary. But the pulmonary artery and the aorta both have these semi-lunar valves, okay? And
Most of us
here that are here today are part of our NCS major case response team. And we're the team that goes out and we process this thing.
That way, and sees our money back. So, mission there is obviously always safety first. We're worried about the crew's life. They paid the ransom knowing we would get the ransom back at the end of the day to get the crew off the ship so that we knew no civilians would be hurt in this mission.
I don't want you guys all in trouble, but does anybody ever like
Navy go, we go. So, a lot of this year is when we were
and then sometimes afterwards, when mom and dad called me out, I was like, should have just told the truth in the first place.
If there's indentation, you can create some type of a shadow effect using the indentation and be able to possibly read it. Who can read what it says? Tim. Alright. That's a little bit harder to read out. White light is mainly good for looking at the indented writing on the notepad.
That's your UV light.
You already feel the way. I see you already struggling already at the end, so that's what these guys and gals, guys and gals are wearing.
Yeah.
They want to be up for the challenge. Who wants to try?
It's really, this one is very, there are some
Surfaces, either straight through it, or sometimes to ricochet or bounce off it, so that when we recover a bullet in the scene, it looks like that. We have a better idea.
This year, you guys usually come in for the museum because the museum is. So after you determine whether it's a human bone or a non-human bone, say it's human, you have to figure out who the person is, right? So there's a couple things that you have to do. The military looks at 6 lines of evidence. If you guys have questions, just raise your hand.
How tall the person was in centimeters, so 166.85.
So all the different.
Otherwise, they come to medical school, often out of college, but many, in fact, out of being in the service as an infantry person. Required courses maybe at night, and then apply at an older age, like 32 instead of 22. And then come in and go to medical school from there. And so, well, yesterday there was pursuing different ways in which medical ethics should be approached right now. Medical ethics meaning when there's a conflict in values. And in just a moment or two, I'll be talking about a first case. And so this won't be about a bunch of values and philosophy and so on, though that's a big part of ethics in terms of how you go about solving conflicts in values. So let's.
but for us, we're at sea all the time, and the best thing you do, it's some of the things Obama and his administration wants to do is called basically Navy diplomacy. We ride around and we try to help people with ships. So a lot of Navy work right now is called humanitarian. We go on humanitarian. So we have preventive medicine units in these 3 places. They're not bad. The one advantage in the Navy world is on your beach, and this is how we divide the world up. So it used to be I was the officer in charge of the yellow. So all these places, anytime there was a disease or outbreak that affected our soldiers, we had to fly together. That's why we had to travel there.
You know he's not this. What are you looking for?
A black V.
1 in a million. Come on, Kenneth. Find it. Found it. Is that it?
No, seriously.
There we go.
4 or 5. You're finding it for him to try.
Okay, so what is professionalism? Are the authority on whatever topic
to do and you communicate effectively. So how you act and how you talk to a person can really show that you know what you're doing, you're confident, and you're ready for this position.
Ah, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Get away from me, man. On play date, too close. Too close.
Okay.
and see.
You say that, you know, G, come down, you know, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Like you can go down, get some like, you know, food down in the joint, you know, like I was just out there, you know, doing my thing, getting the hustle on, you know. Hustle.
What are some of their suggestions this time? Go.
Hi, you must be here for the interview.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I am.
posture, you're upright. So basically your shoulders are back, your head is up.
Showing too much skin. Anybody? Anybody else?
I'll show the bullet too tight.
Tennis shoes. Okay. Anybody else?
The shirt is a little bit too tight.
You went to high school? Yes, I went to school.
So if I tell you that your blood pressure is 150 over 100, is that normal? So 150 would be which number? The first number is always going to be the systolic number. And the other number is going to be the diastolic. So when they give you the two numbers, you put it over a line. The first one is your systolic number. You know it should always be less than 130. Okay. Next part. Measure that.
Like oatmeal is good for you. Early years is good for you. Beans are good.
Also, maintaining a balanced, healthy body system. It refers
Rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disease which affects 1.3 million of the United States population between the ages of 30 and 60. As you can see here, it affects most the gold rises towards you get to the older ages such as 65. You can see here, the lower joint, that's what your joint looks like, the hinge joint right here. There's normal fluid inside the hinge joint that keeps it from getting very stingy and stuff. And right here, osteoarthritis, these two joints.
You do work in Howard.
It's refracted in the Secret cholesterol under 200. If it gets above 240, you're at a high risk for heart disease. HDL, which is the good kind, you always want to shoot for above 60. And LDL, which is the bad, you always want to keep for under 100.
Limited edition. And you also get the same wrap-on koozie. Snap-on. Okay, and that goes to the poster entitled Autism. Monica,
I still won, What about 0?
So, congratulations, you guys. I gotta say, I asked them earlier, I said, so I guess about 90% of your class is not doing this for 2 weeks, research, dissecting eyeballs and stuff like that. And Anthony says, no, that would be more like 100%. So, I know you guys did a lot of work this summer, I really appreciate it. I do want you guys to keep in touch, wherever you have your emails, right?